Okay, I didn't practice this with wind, but if J-Lo can do it, we can do this tonight too, right? It's like a built-in wind machine. Good evening, graduates, and thank you, Mrs. West and faculty and students, for having me be a part of this special evening. And thank you to all of the guests who are now held captive because you're forced to have to listen to me in order to watch your loved ones graduate. I'll be honest that keynote speakers are usually my least favorite part of graduation ceremonies. And with that in mind, I will make this as painless as possible. You're welcome. I don't usually have the opportunity to see this group of students in high school until they are staring at me wide-eyed and partially scared to death on their first day of college. That being said, getting to scare the heck out of them tonight is a sincere treat, but I assure you, we're not really that scary. I love my job as a professor and as a rodeo coach. There are a lot of cowboy hats and boots at my house too, Mrs. West. So we'll invite you to a rodeo and we'll acclimate you. But one reason I love my job so much is because of the students. I think you guys saw that when your principal spoke tonight, and I heard your teachers in the hallway. And you obviously have a lot of school spirit. We have that at our school too. Whether my students or my team's goal is to become a nurse, a teacher, a lawyer, a doctor, a welder, an accountant, or a heavy equipment operator, I love being a part of their journey. Being well educated in your field is a choice, and it's not easy, nor should it be easy, but it's worth it. I fully recognize that going to college is not the only way to a great career, and I'm sure that some of your guests here tonight have taken a different path, which is fine and wonderful for them. Don't think that I'm leaving you out tonight as I speak. College is what I know, and it's something for which I am extremely passionate about. So with that, let's see how many of you are paying attention so far. If you are one of tonight's graduates and you have already taken a college class, raise your hand. All right. If you're one of tonight's graduates and your plan is to start school at a college level this summer or this fall, raise your hand. Nice job. Now let's involve all of your guests around here. Okay, so guests and faculty and staff, this is for you. If you have ever attended college, if you've taken one class, or if you have earned a doctoral degree, will you please stand up if you are able? Play along. These are my people. So stay standing for just a second, stay standing, and let's play a little game. You might have seen this played at a wedding before. If you are still in school, or if you decided to take some time off from your education, so you have not earned a degree or certificate yet, please sit down. Okay, so if you're still standing, that's good. If you earned a certificate or something like it in your field of study, please sit down. Okay. If you earned an associate's degree, please sit down. Well, we could get down to a winner right here. What's going to be the prize? If you earned a bachelor's degree, please sit down. Oh, it's getting real now. Look at all your teachers and administrators sitting up here. Okay, if you earned a master's degree, please sit down. Who's still standing? Listen up, graduates. These are what we call educational unicorns. These people stayed in school at least 8 years longer than where you're sitting tonight. Are they crazy? Okay, maybe a little bit, but in a good way. Unicorns, you may sit down. Pretty awesome to see. So that's a really good visual percentage of the people who have chosen each path. And it should be noted that no matter which path your guests or your teachers have taken, it took dedication, try, and grit to get there. And when that certificate or degree was earned, while they might have been absolutely exhausted, the honor that they earned can never be taken away. And that means they have power. Okay? Mrs. West mentioned in my introduction that I have been a teacher and a coach for kind of a long time. I started right here in Coolidge, in fact. I'm also a mom. My daughters are 12 and 14. One is headed into 7th grade, and the other will be a freshman in high school next year. By no means am I a perfect mom, teacher, wife, nor do I have life completely figured out. If I did, I would be a millionaire, look like Jennifer Lopez, and I would have figured out a way to time travel to figure out who killed Tupac Shakur. Yeah. Nonetheless, I've got some stuff figured out. And I want to tell you, as students, future college students, or even if my children were to hear this, the top 20 things I wish that all of my college students would know. Pay attention and take notes. There you go. Good job. Way to fake it. Number 1, are you ready? It is no longer your parents' or your guardian's responsibility to speak on your behalf. You must be able to advocate for yourself and to speak up when it's necessary. Your parents should not be emailing college instructors or your educators or your bosses anymore. You need to be able to do that for yourselves. And yes, I mean speak, not text. You need to be able to speak for yourself. Number 2, clean up after yourself. Make your bed, put your dishes in the dishwasher, take out the trash, keep your car clean. It is nobody else's responsibility to run around behind you and clean up your messes. That's your responsibility from this point forward. No one should have to tell you to do those things either. If you see that it needs to be done, do it. The world does not owe you anything is number 3. If you want something, you're going to have to work for it. And you're going to have to work hard. Unfortunately, things are not always going to be fair. There are going to be times when somebody who did not work as hard as you did gets that thing that you wanted. Always win and lose with grace and humility. Some things are just not meant for you, and you need to learn to be okay with that. Number 4, just because you can afford the payments on that thing does not mean you can afford that thing. That might mean working harder than others, and it will definitely mean going without because you want to stay out of debt. It will be hard, but it will pay off in the long run. Student loans and credit cards are not your friend. Apply for every scholarship you can. Number 5, if you start something, finish it. And yes, I mean, even if it's hard or if you hate it, you started it and you need to see it through. Number 6, treat everyone you meet with kindness and respect and avoid drama at all costs. Never, this is number 7, never, and I truly mean never, tolerate any person in your life who disrespects you as a human being. You are as valuable as anyone else, and you deserve to be here. You are the one who will teach people how to treat you. Teach them well. Number 8, be yourself and love yourself. Take care of your body like it was a Bugatti, because it is. Only you can't go buy another one if you wreck this one. Okay? Number 9, good character and integrity are the most valuable traits a person can possess. They take a long time to build, but they can be lost in an instant. Guard them well and always be truthful, even when it's not easy. Take responsibility and be accountable for your shortcomings. We all make mistakes, own yours. Number 10, put down your phone. Your life is passing you by as you mindlessly stare at that screen. Time is finite, and it is something none of us will ever get back. It's okay to sit and relax, that's fine, but it's not okay to waste your time comparing your life to somebody else on Instagram. Number 11, if you, well, okay, except for you, do you want some more followers? Yes? All right, follow him. Number 11, if you love someone, tell them and tell them often. Never put off sharing your feelings with somebody who you love. Life is short. Number 12, send thank you cards and gifts to people who do kind things for you. Always acknowledge them. Number 13, do not take a year off from school. No, go right into it. You're fine, okay? It will pay off. Number 14, get a job. Yes. Anyone who tells you that you cannot work while you're attending college is wrong. It is your responsibility to buy the things that you want, and If you all keep paying for it, you're not helping them. They have to learn. Number 15, don't wash your white clothes with your dark clothes. They'll just look all dingy and gross, and we'll all know that you broke that rule. Also, I hope my husband heard that part of the speech. Number 16, find what you are passionate about and chase it with every bit of your might. But know that you are going to have to work a whole bunch of jobs that you don't like. And it's not going to kill you. We've all had to do it, haven't we? You'll get to your passion paying off in the long run, but don't be afraid to work to get there. Number 17, study how to manage your time. We're all given the same 24 hours in a day, and what you do with yours is up to you. But you should make the most of each minute, because those minutes are your life, and you will never get them back. Number 18, be safe and make good choices. There will be parties all over tonight and throughout your college career, unless something has changed drastically from the time I graduated in 1997, which I doubt seriously. You are not invincible, and neither are your friends. Be careful. And lastly, number 20, be proud of yourself for big achievements like graduating from high school. You worked hard for this, and you should feel really, really good about it. But remember, you did not get here alone. These people all helped you to get where you are today. Do you see the people who came to celebrate you tonight? Look back and look at them. Turn around, because that's a view that we all get and you guys might not get. Give them a huge round of applause for the support they're giving you. These teachers and your family members, they have single-handedly boosted the balloon economy. Look at all the stuff they've purchased for you guys. They're clearly proud. If you have not sincerely told these people thank you and that you love them tonight, make sure you do that. The world needs the good that you have to offer now more than ever before. So step fully into who you are to serve our country and beyond in a way that will leave it better than it was before each one of you was here. Share your gifts, have a lot of fun, and love the heck out of your life. Congratulations, graduates. See you in August.